Let's
It's
get down to
showtime.
business to defeat. Okay, it is Father's Day. Did you want to do your
Are you
thing?
live?
I'm live.
Are we live?
There's nobody watching, so it's okay.
Oh, perfect. I'm Dave, along with Tony Ann, and we are the Disney Crush. Welcome to the Disney Crush live stream for June 16th. In advance of Father's Day, we're going to talk a little bit about all the cool things for dads to do at Disney. And just remember, real men love Disney. Sunday, the 21st of June is Father's Day. So don't forget about him. Don't forget about your dads. Don't forget about the fathers out there. I'm not sure. I asked for a lot of things. Tony Ann, I asked for, let's see, jet ski, new camper. What else did I ask for? A Rolex watch. What else? 10 acres out in the country. But I don't think I'm going to get any of that.
You know what Michael wants for Father's Day? He keeps telling me. I had to mute the microphone for a minute because he was talking through you. What do you want to do for Father's Day? Now he's not going to do it. The whole time you were talking, he was saying, I want to go to Disney so bad. I want to go to Disney so bad.
Me too. Well, some news just came out about Disney and the whole making sure you have those reservations because, you got to have that My Disney Experience app ready to go. Get looking at it again. If you haven't looked at it in a while, make sure you familiarize yourself with it and check it out and see what's all on that My Disney Experience app, because if you do have a reservation or you're thinking about a reservation, July 11th, I think is going to be opening day, and it's going to come quicker than you think. So it will be here before you know it.
It is coming fast. So I'm sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties on my side, but we're going to talk about Father's Day. And we did a Mother's Day show, and we talked about mother-focused activities at Walt Disney World. So I thought we had to do the bookend and do a Father's Day show with father-focused activities. That's not to say that dads, don't like just being at the parks, because a lot of them do. Some of them don't. Some of them you have to kind of twist their arms to go. And so we're going to talk about the parks, but we're also going to talk about some of the things outside the parks that dads might enjoy doing. So,
all right. Well, let's say hello to a few people. Let's say hi to Uli.
Hi, Uli.
I like the way she changed her name. You notice how she changed her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Steve-O. Hey, Steve-O.
Hello.
How's it going? Tom. What's up, Tom, from the Pacific Northwest?
From Tacoma.
Kevin, Curtis Allen, go to bed.
Kevin, I'm wearing this shirt in your honor because I wanted to be just like you. See what my shirt says? Geekin'.
Yes. Well, real men love tacos too. I love tacos. It's one of my favorite foods ever. Hey, Anna. Michael
what
was
is
just
Michael
there.
Doing? He's eating his dinner now, but he was poking me and talking over Uncle Dave. And so Dad is amusing him now. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Hi, you guys. Wow. This is awesome. And there goes the dinner on the floor.
That was a glass that Rich just broke. Yeah, we're having all kinds of fun. Remember I told you last night, we could record the podcast in the living room?
Yeah.
This is what it would be like.
Yeah, he just wants to go to Disney. That is true. He does.
It's not too much to ask.
Kevin's working Father's Day. Sorry about that. What happened to my hair? It's not in a man bun. It's actually
stud bun. The stud bun is cut off.
Stud bun is gone. Yes. I got the summer haircut. No more long hair.
Yeah, that stinks, Kevin.
Yeah, that stinks. I know.
No more stud bun, Uli.
No more stud bun. That's it. I'm done. Yep. Anyway, Father's Day. Steve. Ooh, Anna says, Steve, I'm wondering the same thing. Okay.
Everyone wants to know about your hair, Dave. They all miss the stud bun.
It's gone. The stud bun is gone. Yes. So Father's Day, Tony Ann, is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to get Rich? Oh, you can't say because he's right there next to you.
What am I going to get Rich? He's not. You know what he says at Mother's Day when I say, What are you getting me for Mother's Day?" He goes, "You're not my mother." So
Yeah.
I could go right back and say he's not my father.
I
So
tried that with my wife today. I'm like, honey, so what you going to get me for Father's Day? And she goes, you're not my father.
they must have learned that in the house they grew up in then.
And then you know what I did? I went, I am your father.
It's not the same as who's your daddy.
Nah, hey, whoa, take it easy
No.
there. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, it's a little bit free. Not as hot anymore because I do work outside. So thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
Oh, Dave, this is the biggest news.
This is my Father's Day gift. Everybody likes a haircut. Okay. Happy Father's Day, dads. Very nice. Thank you, Nicole. Yes. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Next Sunday.
Yep.
Sunday. Yeah.
So if we were going to Disney World for Father's Day, if it was a normal year, what would you do? What do you like to if you just wanted to relax and
well, what I would want to do, I would probably take the camper over to Fort Wilderness and camp out. And there's so many things to do over there, like Bay Lake. They have fishing. You can jet ski. There's boats you can rent. But you know, living in Florida, I do a lot of bass fishing anyway, so it's not like but you know, I wouldn't mind fishing over there just because I think there's probably some really good largemouth bass over there.
Yeah.
In that lake, because I don't think it gets fished as hard as a lot of lakes do.
The comments are on top of it.
Around here.
As you know, any pictures with beautiful people in it, they're not my pictures. They're Disney's pictures. So if you see beautiful people, you know they're not our pictures.
What are you trying to say there, Tony Ann?
That picture's courtesy of Walt Disney World Company.
Oh,
Walt
thank
Disney
you, Walt
Company.
Disney.
The Walt Disney Company.
Make sure you plug them. I don't want to get any cease and desists. That's Walt Disney World picture. That's a great picture by Walt Disney World, by the way.
Yeah, that's in front of Wilderness Lodge. They also do they do a couple of different fishing excursions. There's actually one that if you go early enough in the morning, I didn't know this. There's one that goes out in the water in Epcot in front of World Showcase.
Yeah, Nicole says her hubby would do the same thing. He'd want to go there too. So
yeah,
good choice. Yeah, I don't know if I'd take the camper out. You know, I might just want to go rent a cabin. Yeah, maybe just so I don't have to hassle with a camper. But yeah, it's a quick ride over to Magic Kingdom, and it's just a great place. So that's probably what I would do.
While we're talking about, we might as well talk about the fishing while we're talking about it. Where'd those beautiful people go that were on the water in front of Wilderness Lodge? This is from the Disney fact sheet. Walt Disney World has trophy-sized largemouth bass in the 14-pound range, and wannabe sports fishermen can go out on a bass fishing excursion led by expert guides with lots of experience. And even if you have no fishing experience, they'll teach you. It's a 2-hour catch and release excursion for parties up to 5 people on a boat stocked for the excursion with Bassmaster rods and reels, other fishing gear, cold drinks, and a camera to prove you're not telling fish stories. That's Disney's spiel. All guests receive a 1-year membership to the Bass Angler Sportsman Society. It's a 2-hour excursion is $270. A 4-hour excursion is $455. Both accommodate up to 5 guests. So there you go.
Now I wonder if you catch a trophy bass, if they'll let you keep it, take it home and mount it.
No,
it's
you got to throw it back. Release. Yes, it's catch and release.
That would be hard to catch a big 15-pounder and not be able to take it home and put it on the wall. Wow.
So they probably do go on a yacht and beach club I'm sorry, I didn't read this. The question. The question is, does this go out of beach and yacht? It might go out of beach and yacht because that's probably where that pontoon boat that's in World Showcase came from. I would imagine that that's where it came from.
Yeah, Tom, that's a little pricey, but that's Disney prices. So
Right. It's includes 5 people. So that's 270 split 5 ways. Well, it's only for 2 hours of fishing though, but so when you think
yeah,
of it that way, it's kind of similar to the fireworks cruise that's like $3.99 and is for 10 people. If you split it if you think of it for 10 people, it's not as ridiculously priced. Elizabeth, Beth, these fishing excursions go out of both. There's Seven Seas Lagoon, I think it's actually Bay Lake, and over there, over by Epcot, the Epcot resorts as well. And I think they have fishing at Coronado Springs, if I remember correctly.
fish are people too.
Fish are friends, not food. That's what Dory says.
Tim Tracker did it. Did he catch any big bass? I wonder if he caught any big bass. I don't know if I saw that episode. All the episodes are of Jackson now. That's all there is. Jackson this, Jackson that, Jackson.
If your dad has a refined taste, he can go out on the Grand One yacht. And Kevin Curtis Allen has volunteered to be his butler. I think actually it was Brian Wall was going to be Kevin Curtis Allen's butler, but
I can't believe I sent you the picture of my boat. That's a nice picture of my boat.
Yeah, in front of the Grand Floridian. Yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wish I were a fish. I spent the same price to do 5 hours of deep sea fishing out of
Disney prices, Tom.
Yeah, Disney prices, Tom. You know how that goes. You can pay for a $2 hot dog at your local hot dog stand, or you can pay $8 at Disney.
Try $13.99. I think that's what the last Casey's Corner dog I got was. So you were talking about Fort Wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was, yes.
Fort Wilderness is a great place to go, whether you have a camper or Glenn Kessler would not agree that tent camping is a good idea.
Well,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say tent camping can be good or bad. It just depends on the weather. It can be depend on a lot of stuff. But I've gotten to the point in my life now where throw that picture back up of that camper.
Right.
That's what I want to do right there. Yeah.
Well, that's basically what I did last night because my air conditioner was broken.
And that's about this. That looks just like your camper too.
Yeah. Basically, that's about the same size as my camper. And Uli was like, "You slept in the camper? Did you have air?" And I was like, "Of course I have air. Why do you think I'm in the camper?"
Yeah. She had an oven. She had a fridge, a bathroom, a shower, air, heat. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't need the heat, but
it's called glamping. It's not.
We just went out there. We just went out there to sleep. Everything else, the house wasn't too bad. It just was at night. We couldn't get comfortable, so we were able to function in the house most of the day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you guys build like a fire out there and stuff and have roast marshmallows?
We went out at like 10 o'clock at night just to go to bed. Yeah. So I wanted to share a picture of me and my dad. My dad's been gone for since a long time, since 2005, but that was me and my dad the first time we ever went to Epcot. That was like I guess probably 1985 or 86. So when I saw that picture, I just remembered those Minute Maid. He's got those Minute Maid lemonade cartons, and I had forgotten about those. The Minute Maid was a sponsor. Minute Maid used to have the little orange juice. It was like shaped like an orange, and then a straw, and you drank orange drink out of it. And there was one that was shaped like grapes, and you drank grape juice out of it. Tell me I'm not the only one that remembers these things. That there were when you went to Disney, they were shaped like an orange with a straw. And there was another one that was shaped like grapes with grape juice in it. But that was at Disney when I was a kid. And also the other thing, one of the biggest memories with my dad about Disney was he loved Mickey bars, but the Mickey bars that he loved didn't look like the Mickey bars we have today. They were ice cream with Mickey's face on them. So they
Tom
didn't,
remembers them.
yeah, the Mickey bars were vanilla ice cream, and his eyes and nose were chocolate, and his ears were kind of dipped in chocolate. But I remember those, and that was what my dad liked.
Hmm.
So he was a little disappointed the first time he had the new Mickey bar, the
Oh,
premium
really?
bars. Yeah. He was like, this
Hmm.
isn't a Mickey bar. So now we go as parents, and that was the picture I had put up tonight. You're wearing a crazy, see, you're sporting Kevin Curtis Allen style too. You got
Well,
on,
yeah. I
you're
mean,
crazy for Disney in that picture.
I'm supporting old my friends over there at Crazy for Disney. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Rudy.
that's you with two of your girls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
And
Brie and Olivia, or Olivia. I call her Olivia, and that's Brianna, but I call her Brie. Yeah, we had a good time, and that's something dads can do is go take their kids over and just hang out with the kids and leave mama home. See,
I was,
Steve, I tell me that's not true. You've never had a Mickey bar.
oh my God, Steve.
I can't believe he's never had a Mickey bar. He's had a whole whip though.
Yes, he
He
has had
he,
Whole Whip. I heard
he
about
has a
it.
whole whip.
I've heard about it. This is you with one of your daughters and your best friend.
That is Olivia, Hey, and Dave, myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking third person. Yeah, that's Dave. That's me.
Right.
Right there.
We went in October. I went in October with our in-laws, and you guys went with them. Our father-in-law is a Disney. He has a lot of Disney memorabilia. He has a thing about Mickey Mouse. Always has. He's not as much into the parks. He just has a lot of Mickey Mouse memorabilia. Not as much as he used to. But he's still got a nice collection, but
he's got 4 Harley Davidsons. Is it 4?
I think so, yeah.
Or was it 3? But
sure.
one of them is a Mickey-fied. He's got the license plate it's Mickey, and he's done some little things to the whole. I'll have to take some pictures. We're going up there this weekend to see him. So I'm going to take some pictures of that motorcycle and I'll post it. It's pretty cool. Some of the stuff that he did to it. He customized it, and it's got some Mickey stuff on it. Yeah. But no, he likes Disney. Yeah. Yeah. Look at him. He's there at Hangar Bar. See, he's at Jock Lindsay's with us right there.
And that was one of the things I want to talk about, that maybe Dad isn't as into the parks, that Disney's really come a long way with the lounges. Hey, Rob, happy Father's Day. We're talking about Father's Day. And the Jock Lindsay Hangar Bar is no exception. It's got an Indiana Jones theme, and it's just really well themed, but I think it's someplace that Dad would love to go.
It's one of my favorite hangout places in Disney Springs. Right on the water. It's very cool.
There are some if you're in the parks and Dad's like, I need a break before you can move on. There are a lot of lounges in the parks now. I don't have pictures right now of Tutto Gusto, but I had just this one, a Baseline Tap House. You guys went to Baseline, didn't you go with them?
Yes, we have been to Baseline. It's another chill spot. Very cool spot to go to. Some good beers.
And just they have like small plates. I know they have like pretzels and charcuterie. Nomad Lounge is the favorite of ours. It's really relaxed.
I think it's pretty much if you've ever been there, it will become one of your favorite spots.
Yeah.
And it used to be back before Pandora opened. It was kind of an unknown spot, but now everybody knows about it. So
yeah, there's indoor seating and outdoor seating. So it's got a great little menu, and it's just a nice place to kick back. So
yeah, Rob agrees. Yeah, it's a good chill spot.
Well, it's a good thing Rob agrees. Nomad Lounge drinks are delicious. They are. I had some watermelon thing when I was there.
Yeah, I've had one of those too. That's a good one too.
So,
Mhm.
one of the things my dad loved was going to the pool, and Disney has some exceptional pools. Um, y- you like going to the you like going to the pool with your kids. This was the pool at the Swan and Dolphin. A lot of people
That's
don't. Go
go
ahead.
go ahead. No, I was gonna say that's so cool. I was gonna say a bad word, but
It's like a grot. It's called the grot. It's like a grotto pool, and you can go behind that waterfall
mhm.
and hang out. But that the Swan and Dolphin, did we do a show about underrated things at Disney? I failed to mention the Swan and Dolphin as an underrated thing at Disney that people they discount it right away. They go, "Oh, it's not a Disney resort. It's got no Disney theming." I beg to differ. I think it has just as much Disney theming as one of the deluxe resorts because really at that point you're not talking about the crazy stuff at Pop Century. Um, you look out your window, you can see Epcot or Hollywood Studios or the Boardwalk. So how much more Disney theming do you need than that? And the
Yeah, it's
price,
right. Yeah, it's right
yeah,
there.
the price comes in about the price of a moderate at this point. So I think the Swan and Dolphin is wonderful, but the pool is what I wanted to show there because I know my husband loves hanging out at the pool with the kids, and
The
my
only
dad did too. Go ahead.
yeah, I no, I love the pools. You know me, I love hanging out in pools. Um, but my only problem is I critique every single pool I go to because I see things that I'm like, they should have done that. Why aren't they cleaning
Mhm,
that? There's
mhm.
mold over there. I
Yeah,
would never have that in my pool or one of my pools.
yeah,
So that's my only problem. I'm a
right.
little bit too critical of all the pools I go to. And
Well,
it's
one
Disney. And I'm like, I'm
yeah,
surprised at some of these Disney pools. I'm like, I cannot believe that they would leave that like that. So, but
one of the problems we had gone station July into Fort Wilderness for a couple days, and the pool was really hot. It was like a bathtub when you got in it, and my husband doesn't let our pool get like that. He runs like a an aeration. He runs a fountain at night, overnight, to cool the water off, so that when you jump in the daytime, it's not like ugh.
yeah, but
So
you guys have a lot of shade back there too.
no, but he even did that with our old pool in our other
Mm,
house, which was right in the sun. He always runs aeration at night to keep
yeah.
the water cool. But so at Fort Wilderness, we would have to go in the hot tub and then go in the pool to cool off to
Yeah.
get that transition so you
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
cooler.
Yeah, I know how that
But
yeah. Yeah. The
Uli says the
contemporary has
contemporary.
0. Yeah. 0 theming, huh? That's almost disturbing. Anna says, "When I went to Disney, in photos, you could see how bad the chlorine got to me."
Your eyes all right, Anna?
Well, a lot of
That
times it's not the chlorine, it's actually the pH. If the
that
pH
makes
is
your eyes
off,
red?
yeah, you gotta keep that pH right because our eyes are about a 7, I think I wanna say a 7.5 or 7.6. So, if you keep it about the same. But if it's too high, yeah, you can get some burning. And if you're not used to it, that's another thing, Anna. If you're
Yeah.
not used to it, it'll affect you.
This segment has been brought to you by Primo Pools.
Yes, Primo Pool Service, Sarasota, Florida, and Bradenton. Give us a call.
I guess Judy's watching. Hey Judy.
Well, she's being
So
secretive. She's
um oh, I forgot about the coolest lounge of all. Oh, she's talking about
yeah.
the contemporary
Well, I'm
still.
surprised by that because that's their flagship resort. I mean, that's where it all started. So I'm surprised by that they don't have that much theming there. Hmm.
Aw.
Yeah, yeah. My grandson, when he came down to visit and we took him to the pool, he was the same way. He was screaming. His eyes were just tore up from the chlorine. And I checked it when I go to like these resorts and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm that freak. I clean the room when I go. I sanitize the whole rooms, and when I go to the pool, I bring my own test kit and I test the water.
Do you really?
Oh, absolutely.
I've never seen you do that,
Oh
really?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I got caught one time too.
And
Yeah,
what'd they say to you?
nothing. They said, "So, are we okay?" I'm like, "Yep, you're okay." So,
Oh god.
yeah.
We were talking about lounges a minute ago, and I failed to mention one of the coolest lounges is Ogas Cantina at Galaxy's Edge. That's not Ogas Cantina. That's Ogas Cantina. Um, That's Ogas Cantina too. Really cool theming. And if dad is a Star Wars fan, he'll really appreciate it. Not much in the way of eating, and there's just some snacks, and the drink menu is somewhat limited, but it's themed drinks. So go in and have one drink just to see the place. I think it's worth it to see the place. Um, I loved it. And if your dad is a Star Wars fanatic, you cannot miss Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge is just the most incredible thing Disney's ever done. Can I say that? Am I a little
I will agree. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I will have to agree with you. And that if you want to do something for dad, take him to Galaxy's Edge, because
I'm a little biased, but Galaxy's Edge is freaking amazing. So yeah.
All right, let's catch up. Let's catch up on some of these
comments. We got comments. Okay.
Elizabeth, you know what? The governor just talked tonight, and I was busy getting ready for the show, so I didn't get to see what he said. So I'm not too sure. I know we had a spike, but I'm not sure if the restaurants are closing again or not. If anybody else,
sure, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, if anybody else knows anything, let us know. I mean, I did not watch the news when he was talking. So, Rob says, Dave, true or false? If you pee in a pool, will it turn blue? Just joking. No. Did he hear? Did I talk about that before?
I don't know.
What I used to do with the kids when they were little in our pool. I used to, because I have chemicals. I would put chemicals in the pool when they were little kids. And they're like, Daddy, what are you doing? I said, I'm putting this chemical in the pool. So if anybody, because they always bring their friends over. And I said, if anybody's peeing in the pool, it'll turn blue and it'll show that you guys are peeing. And I just walk away and you could see them going, and that worked till they were like, I don't know, pretty soon, I just see them on the side of the edge of the pool going, I'm like, what are you doing? Nothing. Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Oh my God.
I've never peed in a pool ever. That's just wrong. Let's see. Judy. Hey, Judy. Hey, Rob, we need to get you more votes. Oh, I voted for you, Rob.
I voted for you too, Rob. If you go to the it's on the Friends of Disney Crush Facebook page. I know it's on the geeking community, and it's on the My DVC Points page too. Rob's entry to win a big green egg.
Amanda, I read that 6 closed. That's it.
Oh, 6 restaurants.
Yeah. That's true, Rob. It's true. That's what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. I've never peed in the ocean either. That's just wrong. Stop it. Ooh, what the heck is that?
That's you.
That was a fun day. That picture right there that Tony Ann just put up. Don't swim a day. Oh, come on. It's like a hot tub when you get next to me. Yeah, we were making, this was when me and my daughter were in Raglan Road, and a family was next to us. We heard a woman say that Disney, what'd she say? Disney's not for adults. It's just for kids. So
yeah, okay.
We proceeded to start making faces, and yeah. Did she just say that?
Show her what a kid you could be.
Disney's just for kids? Stop it.
You can see the resemblance. No, don't say that. Poor Olivia.
If she knew you were putting that picture up right now, she would.
It's on YouTube now. It's permanent.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So, one of the ways that you can maybe get dad to go to Disney if he's not into Disney might be the food. There's some great restaurants at Disney. Some dads, if you like sports, they might appreciate the theming at ESPN. ESPN Club is on the boardwalk. It's understated, and I have never had a bad meal there. And I know Dave teases me that I say it's refined sports bar food, but it really is. The food is better than you would expect. I've never had a bad meal at ESPN. And speaking of bathrooms, there's a TV set in the bathroom over every urinal, and I know because Dominic went and took a picture for me. I don't have that. I didn't pull that picture over.
if you're in a good sports bar, they're gonna have TVs in the bathroom. That's just
Mhm.
that's a good sports bar.
They got good wings, they got good burgers, and they have other stuff too. We had tuna tacos. We had I don't have a picture of the tacos. Um, they've got lighter fare as well. They've got nice salads. I had a great wedge salad there last March. So,
Steve.
something for everyone.
Yes, Steve.
And a favorite of a lot of dads is Ohana. This is rich with little Dominic when Dominic was little. Um, at Ohana because the food at Ohana is never ending.
Oh, that's cool, Rob.
Okay,
They have
Rob has a restaurant with a urinal made out of a keg. That's really
that's
fun.
a man bathroom right there, man. That's a stud room. Yep. See?
Now, I couldn't find a picture of Ohana's skewers. If you've never been to Ohana, they bring it's kind of like a Brazilian steakhouse. They bring the meat out on skewers and they cut it on your table they cut it right onto your plate for you.
Is that how they do it?
And I just think, that's a very manly thing, cutting carrying the steak on skewers.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Unfortunately,
manly.
the problem with Ohana lately is the inconsistency that sometimes the steak is great and sometimes it's like shoe leather. That's the only issue with Ohana lately. It's just inconsistent. But
Okay. Well, I mean, I haven't been to
people love
ESPN,
it.
but I'm gonna check it out.
We're talking about Ohana.
I know. I'm just talking about. I'm going back to
Oh,
ESPN.
to ESPN. Okay.
Yeah. But
I think you'd like it. They have a lot of good
yeah.
stuff. The
Yeah.
only thing is you need to go unless you want to go when it's loud. I mean, if you go during a big game, you have to be mindful of that, of sports schedules, because you might think you're going to walk in and there's some big game going on that you didn't realize was happening and you're not going to walk in.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that right now. So right now, it's probably pretty quiet in there right now. I don't know what they're
Right,
playing.
nothing going on stuff.
Maybe tennis. That's social distancing. That'll
I
be a good
forgot. Was thinking of things for the
bowling.
sport. Yeah, I was thinking of things for the sports lover. I forgot about the NBA experience at Disney Springs. I didn't even put a picture of it up here. Forgot all about it. But
that's okay. I don't think anybody's worried. Yeah, it's okay.
If Dad likes basketball, maybe he'll like the NBA experience, and you could probably get a big discount on your tickets. If you look for NBA experience discounts, you might find one. Because
yeah, I think you get a really good discount. There's also Splitsville in Disney Springs if you're
bowling,
if you're there,
right?
Bowling, and they got some pretty decent food over there, and they actually have some good sushi. Believe it or not, there.
Yeah, that's what I hear. They have I think they have billiards at Splitsville too. If you go upstairs, there's billiards, and the City Works. I didn't bring pictures of that over. I just remembered when we talked about NBA experience. City Works is right next to the NBA experience, and it's got like all this beer on tap, all these IPAs and different kinds of beer. I had pictures from our friend Jeff, but I forgot all about that place until we just started talking.
Now, do you know anything about the Richard Petty driving experience?
It's closed.
Is it closed now? Okay, but at one time you were able to do that.
Yeah, but
that would be something I would have liked to have done. Yeah, that's too bad because I wish I could have done that. What about Sosa Cigars? Anything about Sosa Cigars over there?
That's at Disney Springs? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, is that right? Okay. Well, if you like cigars, you can treat Dad to a nice cigar. What else, Tony?
Well, we have to, we'd be remiss in our duties if we didn't talk a little bit about the golf courses at Disney.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Now, I know not every dad likes golf, but many dads do. These pictures are all courtesy of Disney because, Dave didn't take these on the golf course. Oh, here's a very Father's Day picture, Grandpa and son. As
grandpa and grandson.
Right, grandfather and grandson. As you know, any pictures of beautiful people were not taken by me and Dave. They're courtesy of.
No, you know what that looks like he's doing? It looks like he's toting his oxygen tank for him. That's what it looks like.
Dave.
Well, it does. What is it? That's what it looks like.
You're bad. So
just saying.
I lost my fact sheet here. Um, there's 54 holes of golf on the three 18-hole championship courses. Disney's Lake Buena Vista, Disney's Magnolia, and Disney's Palm golf courses. And then there's the 9-hole family golf course, which is the Oak Trail golf course. So
That was Tom's tradition. Look, he used to play with his father on Father's Day every.
wow.
See?
We don't have Scott with us. I haven't seen. Have you seen Scott commenting?
No, Scott's a big golfer.
Yeah.
I look, I've tried to play a few times, and I like being outdoors and I like all that kind of stuff, and it was kind of fun, but I don't know. Hitting that little ball and chasing it all day, it was just I was getting aggravated. So,
Arnold Palmer Golf Management manages the golf courses, and they're equipped with everything you need to play a great game. There's 2 pro shops. There's golf carts included in greens fees when you play at 3 of the courses, at the 3 championship courses. And the Oak Trail golf course is the preferred course for people that prefer to walk. So Oak Trail is the walking course. Remember that for Mouse Quiz, because that was a question. Maybe it'll come up again. Oak Trail is the walking course. There's a clubhouse with locker rooms and showers for no additional fees. So yeah, you can go out and play golf. And golfing is one of the things. Now I know right now they're not doing the Park Hopper Plus tickets and all that stuff, but golfing is one of the things that's included in the Plus. The Park Hopper Plus includes water parks and more, and golf is one of the more. There's also that foot golf. If you ever watched Tim Tracker, they did the foot golf with the soccer ball.
Yeah, that looks like fun.
But that again is a walking experience. So we just keep that in mind.
Also going back to Disney Springs, there's also the House of Blues if you like music.
Yeah, there's lots of entertainment at Disney Springs. Lots of bands.
If you like music and entertainment, I could spend a whole night just hanging out at Disney Springs. In fact, that's what we do a lot of times when we go to Disney. Is we go to Disney Springs at night, right. And the kids love to just watch all the street performers and us too. So, but we love the House of Blues. And then you can always go over to Raglan Road and have a little dinner or a couple of drinks
and watch the dancers
and watch the entertainment there. And it's good. It's a whole family atmosphere, so it's not like it's adult only. It's caters to the kids too, even the small little kids too. So
that I had that picture up because I was going to talk about some of the tours. That's the Wild Africa Trek, which is in Animal Kingdom. It's $189 a person, and it's a guided tour through the safari. That's the one where you see the people walking overhead over the alligator pit on the road.
Yeah, the Wild Africa Trek.
Yeah.
That
scares the bejesus out of me, so I won't do that. But
you do get some African inspired food along with that too, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
The Segway Tour is at Fort Wilderness. It is daily at 8:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. and they don't have the price on this one. But you go around Fort Wilderness. It's a 2-hour tour. So you get to go around in a Segway, and dads might like that. And then there's the horseback riding.
Fort Wilderness
more. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't that one in my list? It's not on my list. Then they said they put the picture of the horseback riding. Then they talked about the archery experience at Fort Wilderness. There's a 90-minute archery experience that costs $45 a person for guests ages 7 and up. So all of that stuff can be booked calling 407
How much is it?
WDW Tour. The archery is $45 for 90 minutes.
Good grief.
I know.
I got my own bow. I'll just bring my own bow, my own target.
Okay. Oh, I lost you. Wait a minute. I lost control. So, I mean, this is one of the, I remember this trip Um, this is just Rich Cheese and Michael telling him that the alligator caught his foot, and Michael was really concerned, which is
Why was you
unusual because
poor
Michael
kid?
usually like, okay, bye, Dad, I'm going to get something to eat. Oh, that was back when Rich liked Disney.
Yeah,
So
he still likes Disney. He
I
just
know.
he's just
He's a grump. So another thing, now one way I do get Rich to go to Disney is fine dining. Rich likes to. He's like a disciple of Gordon Ramsay. He thinks he's
look
I
at the
don't
way he's holding that glass. How dare
yeah.
him? I
So
gotta talk to that boy. Oh, he's fine. Look at
that's
him.
I think it's a mojito.
Yeah.
He
Right,
like,
Steve.
these pictures are from Flying Fish. That was looks like shrimp and pancetta, I'm
Okay,
assuming.
that is fine dining, but that looks very fine right there. That looks good right there.
Yeah, but how much I don't have the menu in front of me, but I'm imagining that those 4 shrimp were probably like, I don't know,
$50, $40.
not that much. They were an
Mm.
appetizer, but this probably was. This was lobster. This was at Citrico's. He really liked Citrico's.
Mm.
That was his favorite fine dining experience, I think, was Citrico's. So, yep. Well, Rich agrees with you, Steve. He loves Steve. He loves Gordon Ramsay. He gets really mad when he goes in a restaurant and there's dust. Like he sees dust in the corners and stuff that freaks him out. So, see, like you are with pools.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
there was a picture of Rob with Kirsten. That's
Yeah.
Dave's
That's my
son-in-law.
That's my son-in-law with my granddaughter Kirsten.
So, Dave, if you don't like golf, what about miniature golf?
I can't. I'd rather take a beating by 5 guys than play miniature golf.
Dave.
Yeah. Not my thing.
So,
by the second hole, I'm ready to go get a beer.
Out of all the pictures at Disney with you and your kids, I can only find one with Zane in it.
Really? Well, he doesn't go that often, so
I know.
yeah, it's a rare occasion when he goes. So
with his hair that long, he could sport it. He's probably got a good stud bun.
he has a much better stud bun than mine. That was for sure. I was trying to catch up to him, but I finally had okay, time out. I'm done. I got to cut it.
One thing I did want to mention, it was during Flower and Garden Festival.
Is that a Disney picture?
No, that's a Dave Youngward picture.
Oh, that was one of mine.
If Dad is a bit of a horticulturist, if he likes gardening and things, he might appreciate the Flower and Garden Festival. I think so.
No, I like it. Yeah,
and the same with arts, the Festival of the Arts, if he's into arts, and food and wine, if he's into food and wine, I guess. You know how I feel about food and wine, but not everybody feels the same way. Oh, I forgot. That was a picture of Rich's swordfish at Flying Fish. Very, very.
And how was it?
It was amazing, but it was, yeah.
See, I'm all about the sauce. On the sauces on the side, to me, that's what, that sets it apart. If it's a good sauce, and that looks like it's got, I don't know what that is, but
it was good. Everything of Flying Fish is good. And Citrico's too was really good. Yes, Uli, you need to bring your parents. We like I said, we brought our in-laws, actually, because there's that picture, but and they really liked it. So
yeah, we didn't have to force them. Once they got there, they enjoyed it. Give them a few drinks.
Or Uli, you get them to come, and then I'll go over and be like your guide. They'll be like, oh, Uli must be doing really well for herself. She got this guide, and I'll go and we'll make all the reservations together, you and me, and I'll say, oh, tonight we're going to be dining at Flying Fish.
There you go. See,
and they'll think that, oh my God, Uli must be doing so well for herself. Now we have fast passes for Rock and Roller Coaster. No, we won't. I won't make them go on Rock and Roller Coaster. I'll make them go on Haunted Mansion.
Oh, poor Hey. He was scared.
I think you were scared.
Well, we were both, and then Olivia, she could care less. She's like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Olivia is my Disney ride or die. So
Yeah.
sometimes when the parks were open, um, she would sometimes wake up on a Saturday morning and say, "Dad, I want to go to Disney." And I'm
And
like,
she really had to
"Oh
twist your
man."
arm, right?
I'm like, "Oh, really? Okay, let's go."
That's you and Bree.
Yep, that's my older daughter Brianna,
I'm just looking to see, make sure we made.
who's a nurse. So shout out to all the nurses, Tony and all you nurses out there.
Yeah, all the nurses. I do want to say something about
Oh, sorry. Before you say that, I just want to say my daughter just graduated RN school, and so shout out to Bree.
congratulations.
Congratulations, Brianna. Yeah. So,
Welcome to RN Hood. Twice the responsibility.
Yeah, she's been an LPN for years, but she went to school and she just graduated.
So the thing I wanted to say before you said that, you threw me off. I had something I wanted to say. Oh, it was about the COVID. It was about the COVID. They were saying about the numbers going up, and yes, the numbers in Florida have gone up. Yes, the 14-day quarantining from the tri-state area, meaning New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, continues for now. And I understand that people don't feel that's fair right now because the numbers are going down in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. So just hang tight. I think it's part of the phases. The numbers have gone up in Florida, but I also know that in my own line of work, I go to assisted living facilities every day and nursing homes. And the next phase of opening the state required all of us, meaning everyone that lives at a nursing home or assisted living facility, everyone that works at a nursing home and assisted living facility. And in the state of Florida, that's a lot of people living and working at assisted living facilities and nursing homes. We all had to get tested in the last 2 weeks. And that may explain some of these numbers. I don't know that it explains all of the numbers, but it might explain some of them. So let's watch what happens. I have to get tested now every 2 weeks. I found out today. So, and that's going to be everyone who lives or works in a nursing home or assisted living facility is going to have to be tested every 2 weeks.
Wow. We were at Sun and Fun the other day. What was it Monday? Yesterday? And hanging out in the hot tub, and there was a guy in there, and we started talking, and he actually got COVID in April, I think it was. He said he was one of the first ones in our area to get it.
Oh wow!
And he said it was actually terrible. But yeah, he was in his 50s. He said he ran a fever for like 15, 16 days, and
oh man!
And then his wife got it, or actually his wife got it. I think she's the one that got it and gave it to him. But anyway, so yeah, you never know. It affects a lot of people.
Yeah. But the testing was it was a breeze. I was in and out in 5 minutes, but it hurt. It like go way back, and it made
they're still doing that right that far back? I thought they figured it out where they didn't have to go that far back.
I don't know. They did for me yesterday.
Oh man.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, exactly, Uli.
Well, Uli, the good thing is, at least in my area, like the ALF I go to every single day, I have a bunch of patients at this one assisted living facility. They tested them all last week, and none of the residents and none of the employees were positive. So
that's good.
It's really good because they isolated them from the very beginning. He shut down the nursing homes and the ALFs, bam, right away. And when somebody comes out of the hospital, like somebody already lived at that at that assisted living facility and is in the hospital and now wants to come home, they have to be quarantined to their room by themselves for 14 days before they can come out in the community. So it seems to be working in the assisted living facilities. So yeah.
Well, that's where they got hit the worst. So that's good.
Yep. All right. Have we have anything else we want to talk about tonight, or you think we're
If you're going to Disney Springs, you can always take your dad to the movies. They got some good movies at their theater over there. You can go to
well
the
they
movies.
do? Yeah. When they're open. When they're
Yeah,
open.
when they're open, when they decide to open back up.
I
Mhm.
wonder what's gonna happen with Mulan. I don't know. I'm not hopeful about that July 24th. I don't know.
Hong Kong, I just heard Hong Kong's getting ready to open here the 18th of this month. Is that true?
Hong Kong, yeah.
Hmm. So, yep, we'll see what goes on.
And the other parks, what's on my shirt tonight? It's geeking on WDW. You must have missed the beginning when I can't. Okay, there we go. I was
Yeah.
I was channeling Kevin Curtis Allen by wearing a shirt for a different podcast.
See there, we're giving a big geeking shout out to Geeking on Walt Disney World. So that's the way Tony Ann is.
Yep.
I think they're trying to get her. They're trying to get her to go over there to hurt them over there.
You
I'll
mean
edit
on
it
their
for you.
mouse quiz team? Don't forget 8 o'clock on Wednesday nights, mouse quiz, 9 o'clock on Friday nights, mouse quiz. We need players on the Disney Crush team. I think our biggest issue is lack of players. I think we need more players, and then we can defeat the geeks and Glenn Kessler, especially.
Yeah, because I'm no help. Oh, geez. I think the best I've done on one of the rounds was I came in 17th place. But most of the time I'm hanging down there towards the end. The only saving grace is I haven't come in last yet. There's still
Well,
time.
like there's like 8-year-olds playing too, right? Because
Well, I know, but I mean, I'm like an 8-year-old.
we did want to send our condolences tonight, right, David?
No, we talked about it before the show.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Mouse quiz Wednesday nights. I like that picture, you guys. Anything else? Any other news?
Galaxy's Edge. Take your dad to Galaxy's Edge when it opens. If it opens. When it opens.
It'll open.
Oh, geez. I'm ready. I don't know. I want to go back. And one of the good things I think about it when it does open back up is the crowds are going to be very, very low.
Mm-hmm. Well, if Universal and SeaWorld are any indication, because I've been watching Tim Tracker's videos, and I hope you don't ban me from the group for saying that.
That's okay. I'll let this one slide. Just this one time.
The parks are not very crowded. I don't know if that's going to change after like the 4th of July and all that. Yes, the NBA is taking over Coronado, and we don't have the exact dates. And the soccer is taking over the Swan and Dolphin. Major League Soccer is taking over the Swan and Dolphin, and the NBA is taking over the Coronado. And we don't have exact dates yet, as of yet. But they will be playing at ESPN Wide World of Sports. So they're playing without spectators? Is that the plan?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is correct. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen with football and all that good stuff. Baseball doesn't look like it's going to happen. I don't think so.
You read the NBA is going to be at Grandestino, Yacht Club, and what is GG? I don't know what GG is. Grey Goose?
Ooh.
Did you mean GF? I don't know. Yacht Club makes sense because GF.
Yeah, she meant GF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's possible. This is an ever changing thing. None of us know exactly what's going to happen. Disney keeps changing their plans. Mandy was talking something about baseball, that she heard something about baseball maybe coming over, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think until the end of the year, there's a big question mark over everything at Disney, and we'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward to going in February and seeing our friend Kevin, and I am very hopeful that he can get here by February.
Hey,
I don't
hey, Rob. I don't know if you heard the podcast, but uh, Veronica, my wife, and Tony Ann went to Disney and they stayed at a hotel and they left a bottle of, was it Grey Goose underneath the sink?
know. I had it wasn't Absolute. Maybe it was Absolute. And she had something.
They
It was
both
two
left a couple
different. She
brand new
got
bottles of vodka underneath the sink. They're hiding it from the
it
kids and they
was Grey
forgot to take
Goose.
it. It
It
was
was
Grey
Grey
Goose.
Goose.
Yes,
Hers
it
was
was Grey
Absolute.
Goose.
Mine was Grey
Yeah.
Goose.
So check underneath the sinks when you go. You might find a
So
bottle of Grey
speaking of
Goose.
Wyndham Bonnet Creek, let me just tell you, uh, we had a lead on a room at Bonnet Creek for 4th of July weekend, and Veronica and I were hesitant to book it because we were going to book on eBay, and there's no you know refunds on eBay if it doesn't work out. So Veronica called over to the resort to Wyndham Bonnet Creek to find out what the story is with the pools, because that's basically why we go, and masks and all that stuff, and found out that for now, if you go to Wyndham Bonnet Creek, only one of the pools is open, and it's like the least desirable pool. And you have to make a reservation the day before, so 24 hours in advance, for a time slot to go to the pool. I think she said it was a 4-hour window that you got. She said masks were not needed at the pool, but but that you were going to have to reserve a 4-hour time slot to go to this one boring pool that nobody really wants to go to. So we decided against Bonnet Creek right now until things change.
Yeah, it's very sad. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining us late. That's fine. Yes, the rumor has it that the park reservation plans are coming any day. So that's what we were talking about at the very beginning of the show, is to familiarize yourself back with the My Disney
App.
Experience app and kind of keep watching it, because things are going to be coming soon. I think things are starting to happen. So
The wheels are turning.
wheels are starting to, yep, exactly. So keep an eye out for any and everything.
See, tell your friend
See,
Hanover, Grey Goose.
yeah, Steve, you're good friends with Hanny, so tell Hanny to get on that.
They
That would be
do
a,
have them with rum, with coconut rum
yep.
and dark rum. Uli's going back to work. Be nice to your restaurant people. They don't make the rules that you're going to be mad at.
Mm,
Yep.
true that. Yep.
So
Be nice and tip well.
Yes, tip well, because they've been without work for so long.
Yeah.
You should always tip well, but tip extra
Yeah,
well.
we always do, but now we're tipping even a little bit more.
So I'm sorry that Karen just got here, because we were talking about golf courses, and now Scott can tell us everything we said wrong. He'll have to go back and watch it on YouTube and then tell us what we said wrong. So anything else? We're coming up on an hour, and that's what we like to do. Keep it. So we have
No, just happy Father's Day to everybody out there, and I hope you guys have a great Father's Day. So
yeah, I'm sorry you have to work, Kev.
Yeah, Kev's working on Father's Day. Sorry, Kevin, but
and I'm gonna see you in a couple of days.
I'm gonna see you. Yes, I'm gonna see you. Yes, we're gonna be together finally. It's been a while, so looking forward to that. We'll see you on Father's Day weekend. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah, see you Saturday.
Yes. Yeah.
So we will see the rest of you guys hopefully tomorrow night at Mouse Quiz at 8:00. My DVC Points or Mouse Quiz Facebook page, or My DVC Points YouTube page, and crowd.live is what you log in on your phone. Play with us. Join the Disney Crushers. Let's defeat Geeking on WDW and Glenn.
Let's give them a run for their money.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
And Uli, yes, you are correct. All the mothers out there that are single and are taking both the roles.
Absolutely.
That's very nice of you to say that. That's absolutely correct. So
absolutely.
Okay, if you don't go to the mountains, Tom will be there. Okay, Tom, we're looking forward to it.
All right.
It's hard to stay away from those mountains. I don't blame you. I love the mountains. So what's the topic tomorrow night? Do we know?
Chad doesn't tell me.
No? Okay.
No. All right.
There.
All right, guys. As
They're
soon as
there.
we know the topic, I'll tell you, Amanda, so you can study. I only found out about Imagineering 3 hours before, so I only got up to episode 3 last week. Oh,
Yeah, we
well.
need the help. We're coming in third and fourth and second.
Right.
So we need
All
to
right. We won
give those
one,
guys
but
a run.
that was
Give 'em a
before
run for the money.
Kessler rallied the troops. Actually, I think
Yeah.
I'm the one who rallied the troops. Open my big mouth. All right. Good night,
Thank
guys.
you guys.
Have fun.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for
Have a good
joining us. You guys are awesome.
Father's Day.